Hello everyone. Welcome to our presentation. Today we're going to explore starting your herb garden, easy herbs to grow at home. I'm excited to share with you how you can enjoy the fresh flavors of herbs right in your own space. Whether you have a garden, a balcony, or just a sunny windowsill, there are simple herbs you can grow easily. We'll cover some great options, tips for success, and how to keep your herbs thriving. So let's get started and make your herb gardening journey fun and rewarding. So why should you consider growing your own herbs? Well, first off, fresh flavors are always at your fingertips. No more dealing with wilted store-bought herbs that have lost their punch. When you grow your own, you can harvest exactly what you need, right when you need it, ensuring maximum flavor and nutrition in your dishes. Another big benefit is saving money and reducing waste. One herb plant can produce continuously for months, which means you won't need to buy those expensive herbs from the grocery store every week. Plus, you'll cut down on plastic packaging, making it a more eco-friendly choice. And finally, growing herbs helps you connect with nature. It's not just about the taste, it's about enhancing your overall well-being. Gardening can spark your creativity in the kitchen, support wellness routines, and bring a calming green presence into your space. It's a simple way to incorporate more nature into your daily life. Let's take a look at the 7 easiest herbs to start with. These herbs are perfect for beginners because they're forgiving, productive, and can be grown both indoors and outdoors. First up is oregano, which is a hardy perennial that thrives year-round in warm climates. It's quite adaptable and tolerates a variety of growing conditions, making it a great choice for beginners. Next is sage, known for being tough and pest-resistant. Not only is sage excellent for cooking, but it also acts as a natural pest deterrent in your garden, helping to protect other plants. Moving on to thyme, which is drought-tolerant and low maintenance. It loves sunny spots and doesn't require much attention, making it ideal if you're short on time or just starting out. Parsley is a versatile biennial, meaning it can grow for 2 years, and it's fantastic for garnishes, sauces, and adding fresh flavor to dishes. Chives bring a mild onion flavor and tend to spread easily, but they stay manageable when grown in containers, so they're perfect for small spaces. Mint is a vigorous grower with a refreshing aroma, but because it can take over your garden, it's best contained in pots. Lastly, lemon balm, which is fragrant and easy to grow, offers a delightful citrus scent. It's perfect for teas and culinary uses, adding a bright, fresh flavor to your garden. All of these herbs are excellent starting points because they're resilient and productive, helping new gardeners build confidence and enjoy success right from the beginning. All right, let's talk about some essential growing tips for success. First, maximizing sunlight is key. Aim for at least 4 to 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. South-facing windows or garden spots tend to give the most consistent light, which is crucial for healthy growth. Next, choosing proper drainage is vital. Make sure you're using well-draining potting soil and containers with drainage holes. This helps prevent root rot, which is actually the #1 killer of indoor herbs. Moving on to watering, it's important to check your soil regularly. Water when the top inch feels dry, but be careful not to overwater, as that can cause more problems than underwatering. Lastly, harvesting regularly encourages your plants to grow bushier and more productive. Snip leaves often to prevent flowering and keep your plants compact and healthy. These tips all connect back to our overall goal, creating the best environment for thriving, healthy herbs. Let's talk about containing the runners, or managing those aggressive herbs. Some herbs, like mint and oregano, are enthusiastic growers. They can quickly take over your garden space if we're not careful. The key here is understanding their growth habits so we can stay ahead. One effective strategy is planting these herbs in containers. Large pots or raised beds with solid bottoms prevent their roots from spreading into the surrounding soil, helping us keep them contained. Another important method is using root barriers. Installing physical barriers about 12 to 18 inches deep around these aggressive herbs creates a physical boundary that stops their underground runners from escaping. And of course, regular pruning is essential. It keeps these plants in check and prevents them from becoming invasive. Overall, by understanding their growth patterns and applying these containment strategies, We can enjoy these herbs without them taking over the entire garden. When you're starting your herb garden, you might be wondering whether to go with seeds or starter plants. Let's break down the options. Seeds are a fantastic choice if you're looking for something economical and rewarding. Watching tiny seeds sprout and grow into full herbs is really satisfying. Plus, seeds give you the chance to grow a wide variety of herbs from scratch. However, keep in mind that they can take a bit longer to show results. For example, parsley and coriander can take around 2 to 3 weeks just to germinate, so patience is key. On the other hand, starter plants offer a quicker route to harvest. Usually, you can start enjoying your herbs within 2 to 3 weeks after planting. The main downside is that starter plants tend to be a bit more expensive up front because you're buying them ready to go. So, if you're someone who enjoys the full, hands-on growing process and has patience, seeds are a great choice. But if you're eager to see quick results and get herbs like mint, oregano, basil, or thyme sooner, starter plants are the way to go. And here's a pro tip. If you choose seeds, start them indoors on a sunny windowsill about 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost date. This allows you to extend your growing season and get a head start on spring planting, giving your herbs a better chance to thrive. Growing herbs indoors year-round is a fantastic way to enjoy fresh flavors no matter the season. Don't let cold weather or limited outdoor space hold you back. Indoor herb gardening allows you to have herbs right in your kitchen all year long. It's especially perfect during the colder months, or if you live in an apartment with no backyard. You can still harvest basil, parsley, chives, and rosemary even in January. These herbs are great choices because they adapt well to indoor conditions. They tolerate container life and will thrive with proper care. Now, to keep your herbs happy, it's essential to optimize light exposure. Place your pots on south or west-facing windowsills where they'll get the brightest natural light throughout the day. If natural light isn't enough, especially during winter when days are shorter, consider supplementing with LED grow lights. This extra light helps your herbs grow healthy and strong year-round. Overall, indoor herb gardening is a flexible, convenient way to enjoy fresh herbs anytime, regardless of the weather or space limitations. Culinary and wellness uses of fresh herbs truly elevate our everyday cooking, turning simple meals into extraordinary experiences. Not only do they add vibrant flavor, but they also support our health and well-being. Let's start with Italian classics. Fresh oregano and thyme are fantastic at brightening up pastas, pizzas, and salads. They bring an authentic Mediterranean flavor that dried herbs just can't match, making your dishes taste more vibrant and fresh. Moving on to savory pairings, sage is a real star here. It pairs beautifully with cheese, butter sauces, and roasted dishes. Its earthy notes are perfect for fall and winter comfort foods, adding depth and warmth to your meals. Now for soothing beverages, lemon balm and mint are wonderful. You can steep fresh leaves in hot water to create calming teas or refreshing drinks. These natural infusions help with stress relief and support digestion, making them a perfect way to unwind. Finally, fresh garnishes like parsley and chives add a pop of color and a mild, fresh flavor to your dishes. They're great for soups, salads, eggs, or any recipe where you want that perfect finishing touch. Overall, incorporating fresh herbs into your cooking not only enhances flavor, but also promotes wellness, tying beautifully into our theme of healthy, flavorful living. Let's now talk about some common challenges you might face and how to overcome them. First, overwatering and fungal issues are quite common, especially with basil. Basil is particularly sensitive to too much water, so it's important to let the soil dry out slightly between waterings. Good drainage is key here. Also, if you notice any yellowing leaves, make sure to remove them right away to prevent the spread of disease. Next, we have bolting in coriander. This is when the plant goes to seed quickly, usually in hot weather. To prevent this, I recommend harvesting coriander regularly, which encourages continuous leaf growth. Providing some afternoon shade during the hottest parts of the day can also help. And if you're planting coriander in warmer seasons, opt for cooler times of the year to get the best leaf production. Finally, for winter protection, especially in colder climates, Perennial herbs like thyme, oregano, and sage need a little extra care. Applying a layer of mulch, about 2 to 3 inches around the base, can insulate the roots and keep the herbs healthy through the winter. Alternatively, if you have potted herbs, bringing them indoors before the first frost is a great way to keep them thriving. By understanding these challenges and how to address them, you'll be well on your way to a successful and healthy herb garden year-round. Your herb garden awaits. Let's start by talking about the importance of beginning small. I recommend starting with just 2 or 3 easy-to-grow herbs. This way, you can build your confidence and learn the basics without feeling overwhelmed. As you get more comfortable, you can expand your garden and try new herbs. Now, one of the best parts of growing your own herbs is enjoying fresh flavors. Imagine adding herbs you grew yourself right into your meals. There's nothing quite like that satisfaction. It really elevates your cooking and makes every dish special. And don't forget to harvest often. The more you harvest, the more your herbs will grow. It's a wonderful, delicious cycle. Regular harvesting encourages healthy, lush plants and keeps your herbs coming back for more. So, are you ready to dig in? Your green thumb journey begins today, and I promise it's a rewarding adventure. Enjoy the process and happy gardening.